The lost library card. A child searches the school to find it. It was a sunny morning at Green Hill School. The children walked into the building with books, pencils, and bright faces. In the middle of the hallway, a boy named Adam checked his backpack. He wanted to borrow a new book from the library that day. Reading was his favorite thing to do. He loved adventure stories, and he wanted to find another one. But when Adam opened the small pocket of his backpack, his smile quickly disappeared. His library card was not there. He looked in the big pocket. He looked inside his pencil case. He even looked in his lunchbox, but the card was gone. "Oh no," Adam whispered. His heart beat fast. Without the card, he could not borrow books. He needed it, and he needed it today. The first bell rang. Children hurried to their classrooms, but Adam could not stop thinking about the lost card. During math class, he tried to listen, but his mind was on the card. During science, he looked under his desk, but it was not there. He felt worried. At break time, Adam decided to search the school. He went to the playground first. He walked around the swings and the slide. He looked under the bench where he sometimes sat with his friends. But he found only a small stone and a candy wrapper. Next, he went to the cafeteria. Maybe he dropped it there yesterday while eating lunch. He walked between the tables and looked on the floor. He even asked the lunch lady, "Excuse me, did you see a small library card?" The lunch lady shook her head kindly. "I'm sorry, Adam. I didn't see one." Adam sighed and thanked her. His shoulders felt heavy. Then he thought of the art room. Yesterday he had painted a picture of a mountain. Maybe the card had slipped out of his pocket while he was painting. He hurried there. The art teacher, Mr. Lee, was cleaning brushes. "Mr. Lee, did you see a library card here?" Adam asked. Mr. Lee looked around the tables and shook his head. "No, I didn't. But don't give up, Adam. If you keep looking, you will find it." Adam smiled a little and said thank you. He walked out of the art room slowly. Now he felt a bit sad. He thought, maybe I will never find it. Maybe I will never borrow another book. He missed his card already. But then he remembered the gym. Yesterday afternoon, he had PE class. He ran, jumped, and played basketball. Perhaps the card had fallen out there, so he ran to the gym. Inside, the floor was shiny, and the air smelled of rubber balls. Adam looked near the door, near the basketball hoop, and near the bleachers. He did not see anything. His hope began to fade. He sat down on the bleachers and put his face in his hands. "Where could it be?" he whispered. At that moment, his friend Sarah walked in. She saw his sad face and asked, "What's wrong, Adam?" Adam lifted his head and explained, "I lost my library card. I've looked everywhere, the playground, cafeteria, art room, and gym, but I can't find it." Sarah thought for a moment and said, "Maybe you should check the library itself. Sometimes lost things go back to the place where they belong." Adam's eyes grew wide. Of course, the library? He jumped up and hurried down the hallway, with Sarah running beside him. When they entered the library, the smell of books and quiet air made him feel calm. The librarian, Mrs. White, was at her desk. "Mrs. White," Adam said quickly, "did anyone find a library card?" Mrs. White smiled and opened a small box. "Yes, Adam. Someone gave me this card this morning. Is it yours?" Adam's face lit up with joy. He took the card and looked at his name printed on it. "Yes, this is mine. Thank you so much." Sarah clapped her hands. "You found it, Adam." Adam laughed with relief. His heart felt light again. "I'm so happy. Now I can borrow a book." Mrs. White nodded. "Remember, Adam, when we lose something, it helps to stay calm and keep looking. And sometimes asking for help is the best way." Adam smiled. "Yes, I understand. That afternoon, Adam borrowed a big book with a red cover. It was a story about a boy who traveled across the sea to find treasure. As Adam walked out of the library, he felt as if he had already lived his own adventure that day, the adventure of finding his lost card. And from that day on, Adam always checked his backpack twice, just to make sure his library card was safe.